the Adventurous Joe Show. The Adventurous Joe himself, Joseph Michaels. And welcome to this week's Adventurous Joe Show. It is the week of Christmas. Love it, people. Love it. Merry Christmas to all my fellow YouTubers out there, both big and small. I love you guys all, and keep up the great work. You're doing a fantastic job. Okay, now this week's comic book review, I've got my birthday gift that I'm going to show you that I got from my friend Erica. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, the comic book trade paperback. Love it. You gotta hear about this in a minute. Also, we got our video game review of Assassin's Creed Unity. Sorry, Assassin's Creed Rogue. I do not own an Xbox One, so it's kind of hard to have an Assassin's Creed Unity review. Also, our Christmas movie review is A Christmas Carol the Musical, starring Kelsey Grammer and a few other people, Jane Krakowski and a few others. Either way, it was a great movie. And our kids review, we've got A Flintstones Christmas Carol. How awesome is this? We got 2 Christmas carols in a row. Sweet! Also, our anime review, we're going to be reviewing Pikachu's Winter Vacation. Whoo! Unbelievable. Old school Pokemon at its best. And last but not least, our Cosplayer of the Week segment. So, let's get started with this week's comic book review. Coming up next. It's time now for this week's comic book review, and it's of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Now, as you all know, the IDW has a continuing ongoing series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it is unlike anything we have ever seen before. Krang and Shredder are 2 different sides fighting against one another. The Foot Clan is trying to kill the Ninja Turtles still and everything else in between, but they hardly had any mutants in the beginning of it and stuff. Now they've got Bebop and Rocksteady, and they've got a freaking hawk-looking creature and stuff named Talon. There's a few other characters that are hard to believe. Now, in this one, the Turtles somehow get magically transported through time, based on basically the episode where they encountered this sorceress apprentice or whatever that was learning to use the time scepter and stuff. Well, she somehow magically transports them through time, and they keep jumping through different time periods. They even at one point meet their mother. I'm serious, people. The Turtles have a mother, since they're basically inhabited by the souls of these dead Japanese children that were all named Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Seriously, they were named that. She named them all 4 of her sons after Renaissance painters. Can you believe this? Either way you look at it, check this artwork out. As soon as I can get the book open. Now the artwork keeps jumping from different places. Like when they leave the prehistoric era, and then they end up in the feudal era where they meet their mother. Then the pirate era. Seriously, they work on a pirate ship. Then, when they're in the future. So I said, the art style differs everywhere. And if you pay close attention to future Donatello, he looks just like that new Michael Bay movie Donatello. Ugh, that's a scary thought. Now, storyline is incredibly great. It follows basically like the 2003 series, the 2000 series basically of that caliber and nature and stuff, with the Turtles jumping from time period to time period, so on and so forth. Okay? But unlike the animated one, this one they are not scattered throughout time separately. They're scattered throughout time together. It's an unbelievable storyline. Now, the cover price on this little baby is $17.99. However, on Amazon.com, it is pretty damn cheap right now. Go on there and get your own copy of it if you want to check out this incredibly great story from IDW Publishing. It's an awesome book. I loved it. I can't thank my friend Erica enough for getting it for me for my birthday. I love this book. The storyline, incredible. Just incredible. Either way, that's it for oh, wait, I gotta give this thing a final verdict. I'm going with a 10 out of 10 on this one. I'm telling you right now, I'm badass sealing the approval in it. Seriously. I am also highly recommending you check it out for yourselves. If you have not read this storyline yet, pick it up. Read it for yourselves and see what you think of it. If you have read it, we want to hear from you. Put it down in the comments below. That's what they're there for, people. Comment section down below. You know, down below es bueno. Something, you know, I'm not good at Spanish. My niece, she could kill it, just like that. Me? No. Okay, now, let's move on to our video game review. Coming up next. Alright people, it's time for this week's video game review, and it's of Assassin's Creed Rogue for the Xbox 360. Now this was also available on the PlayStation 3 because PS4 and Xbox One and the PC had its own exclusive, which was Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, I don't own an Xbox One or a PS4 yet, so you're going to see some PS3 and Xbox 360 reviews a lot, so that's about it. Until I get one of those, that's about it. Either way, before we show you some awesome game footage from this thing, let's get started on telling you more about it. Assassin's Creed Rogue basically takes place after Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now apparently it's sometime in before Assassin's Creed 3's storyline and everything, because it follows the path of this rogue assassin who went from the Assassin's Order to joining the Templar Order, and then starts going around and killing off all of the assassins he used to be partners with, friends with, teamwork with. I mean, seriously, this was just badass. Now, let's check out some of that gameplay footage and we'll tell you more about it. Okay, people, check out this gameplay footage. I mean, seriously, the gameplay in this is practically almost like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, almost like Assassin's Creed 3 as well. However, unlike that previous system and stuff, there is a little less crafting of everything. Seriously, you do not have to craft as much. I meant collecting whale skins and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you still got to do that kind of shit. But, however, you don't have to have a lot of it to do it. Like improvements on your pirate ship or your own ship or whatever. I meant, it's just better to play this game as it is. Okay? I love playing this game. Okay? It's a different side to the story. For all the games, you've always been playing an assassin, an assassin, an assassin. This one, you're playing assassin turned Templar. Okay? And now you're going around killing off all your former teammates and so on and so forth. Unbelievable. Okay? The storyline is a little bland at first, but it gives you more in-depth of an idea of why he goes rogue. Okay? When the Assassin's Order did something that was horribly unbelievable that he thought they would never do, he decided to turn his back on the Assassin's Order and go rogue. He went out on his own, struck out on his own, so on and so forth. Then came the Templars. The Templars seen the work he could do. Some of them knew who he was. It says, we want you to join us. Okay? we are the order that will bring chaos back on track and stuff like that and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what does he do? He joins the Templars. Seriously? You join the bad guys just because your old team had screwed up big time. What the fuck, man? Seriously? Either way, I'm telling you right now, Assassin's Creed Rogue is very damn good. And I loved this game. I loved playing through it. It was fun to play. The storyline, okay. But there's one tiny problem with it. The DLC. For some reason, the DLC, I don't know if this is a patch problem or something, but the DLC didn't load right. Okay? Try playing it with the Fort Diablo mission, or Diablo, or whatever it's exactly called, okay? And it kept freezing up, crashing the game. Are you freaking kidding me? I thought there was a problem with my game disc. Nope, no problem with the game disc. It turns out the damn DLC didn't load right or something. Or it's needing a patchwork job or something. Either way, I wrote Ubisoft about it, and I told them, hey, we got a problem here. I need it fixed. Okay? I can't play this downloadable content and stuff. So, hopefully no one else encountered this issue. Either way, my final verdict on Assassin's Creed Rogue, I'm going with an 8 out of 10. It's still pretty much the same gameplay as Assassin's Creed 4 and 3 and 4. However, unlike those, this is an in-between storyline, because Assassin's Creed Rogue is not Assassin's Creed 5. Okay? Not even Assassin's Creed Unity is counted as Assassin's Creed 5. Okay? Apparently they're working on another Assassin's Creed game. So, as you all know, next year they'll have a new one coming out, and another one, and go from there. Unless Ubisoft decides, sorry, we don't want to do no more. Nah, that would really screw over everybody, wouldn't it? Either way, final verdict on Assassin's Creed Rogue. We're giving it a badass seal of approval. I love the action in it. The fighting, the gameplay, perfect. I loved it. It was fun to play. Fort Diablo mission, crashed, terrible. Okay, part of the reason why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Other reason is because of its repetitiveness. That it's the same shit like Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4, except when it comes to the shanties and stuff, you really don't have to sit there chasing the damn things. Some of them are just like sitting right there waiting for you to just grab them. And then you don't have to really chase them. That's a relief for one. Secondly, high recommendation you try it out for yourself. I know a lot of gamers out there probably already tried it out for themselves because it came out in November, and a lot of them already played through it and stuff. Probably got sick of Assassin's Creed Unity's little crashing problem. Yeah. Especially when there was no faces on people. Oh my god, what a horrifying mess that was. I couldn't believe I saw that. It reminded me of the Spaghetti-O incident. Never gonna talk about that. Never! Either way, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Sorry about that. Got a little off track there. Assassin's Creed Rogue for the Xbox 360 and PS3. We're giving you the slammin' 8 out of 10. Badass seal of approval and high recommendation you try it out for yourselves. If you've already played it, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If not, check it, get a copy for yourselves, and try it out. Okay, now, we're going to move on to our Christmas movie review. Coming up next. Alright people, welcome to this week's Christmas review of of A Christmas Carol, the musical. Now, this stars Kelsey Grammer, Jesse L. Martin, Jane Krakowski, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jason Alexander. I mean, this had an all-star cast like none other, and I loved this movie. Okay, yes, it's also a musical, Don't get your shorts in a tightwad, people. It was good. It was real good. Some of the songs are just catchy enough to stick with you. Seriously. Especially Jason Alexander appearing as Jacob Marley, as his ghost and stuff. And he's singing Link by Link. This song was just sticking with me now. And now it even sticks with my mom, for God's sake. She will sit there, always starts just humming it all of a sudden. And I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Either way, this movie was great, okay? I loved it. I love Kelsey Grammer as Scrooge. I love how he interacts with everyone. The singing, top notch. I loved it. I loved every part of it. Especially his younger version of himself singing. Both as a little boy and then as a young man. Okay? Either way, the singing was top notch. Jennifer Love Hewitt, I never even knew could sing. Jesus. That was a first. Either way, the Ghost Whisperer nailed it too. I mean, she is good in this. As Emily, which is Scrooge's young love and stuff, before he turned into the Ebenezer Scrooge we all know and love as the hateful miser and stuff. And if the poor would rather die than let them do it and decrease the surplus population. Yeah, that guy. Either way you look at it, this is good. I love this movie, okay? Christmas Carol, the musical, we're going with a 10 out of 10. And high recommendation, you try it out for yourself. It was pretty badass about the way the choreography, was working out and everything. And I thought it was great. And the songs, top notch. I loved every one of them and stuff. It sticks with you. Kind of like one of those Disney songs you get stuck in your head like Let It Go from Frozen. No, we're not going to start singing that. For one, we don't have an Elsa here, so sorry. Okay, either way, high recommendation. You check it out for yourselves. Christmas Carol, the musical. We're giving you the 10 out of 10. Kelsey Grammer and all them. I know it's been a long time since you did this film and stuff, but still, great job to all of you. You, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jane Krakowski, all of you did a fantastic job in this. Like I said, all-star cast. I loved this movie. Not just the musical part about it, the whole movie itself in general. Either way, final verdict on the Adventurous Joe Show's Christmas movie review is a 10 out of 10. High recommendation, and yes, let's just slap a badass Christmas seal of approval on it. How's that sound? Yeah, there you go. Either way, if you've seen the movie yourselves, put it down in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for, people. The comment section down below. And remember, this is Christmas week. Any vulgar comments of any kind, and you're getting the band hammer so quick, you won't know what hit you. Also, I'll make sure Adventurous Santa leaves a big thing of coal in your stockings. Yeah. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it. Either way you look at it, people, that's it for our Christmas movie review. Now, we're going to move on to our kids' review for this week of Flintstone Christmas Carol. Coming up next. Alright, people, welcome to this week's kids review of A Flintstone Christmas Carol. Now, Fred, Wilma, Barney, and the whole gang of Bedrock are getting together for putting together a special play version of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Only it's Stony Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Seriously? Either way, the movie is top-notch. I loved it. It's a kid's movie, for God's sake, but it's real old. Okay, but at the same time, it's funny as can be. Especially how Fred is trying to jump between being a father, being Ebenezer Scrooge, then being the husband who forgot everything at the frickin' shopping mall, and went back to go get it, gets nabbed by his cop friend Philo, and It's seriously funny. I mean, and Philo's supposed to play the Ghost of Christmas Future. I mean, and he comes in when he comes in to see who broke into the place and stuff. He's got the hood on and everything, and Fred just starts panicking and freaking out, going, "Oh my God!" You know, like it's the Ghost of Christmas Future. And he goes, "No, Fred, it's me, Philo Quartz." And it's like, "Oh, for God's sake!" Then he's getting all mad about this kid that he told him to stand in line, take his ticket, stand in line, and wrap up all the gifts for him and stuff. Well, it turns out the kid's in the play, okay? And he brings the gifts to him after the whole thing's over. Like I said, it was just funny. But the funniest part about it was how parts kept switching, okay? In the case of Belle, which was supposed to be played by trying to think what his name is now. Hang on, it's there. It's Fred's boss, Fred and Barney's boss. God, I can't remember. Can't remember his name now. Either way, his secretary is supposed to play Fred's love interest, which is Scrooge's love interest in the his younger days and stuff like that. Well, it turns out there's this new thing called the bedrock bug going around, and it's getting everybody sick. So Wilma goes from being costume designer, play organizer, to in the play taking up certain parts herself. She took on the parts of both the Christmas past. She took on the part of Belle, which was Scrooge's love interest, as a younger man and stuff like that, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, it just kept getting goofier and crazier by the moment, especially when Fred was getting tossed around and everything else, and while they were dancing and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you know, all birds are circling his head." It was just funny, and I highly recommend you let your kids watch it. It was just funny. There's no real violence in it and stuff like that, because it's a Flintstone cartoon for one, people. The silly things that happen to Fred all the time and stuff, you know, getting bocked on the head, getting thrown around and stuff like that. It's all just natural fun, you know, seriously funny. Either way, my final verdict and a high recommendation, I'm slamming with it. And a kid-friendly approval. I'm not going to say badass seal of approval. I'm going to say kid-friendly approval, because it is kid-friendly. I love the film itself. It was pretty good. Either way, final verdict on A Flintstone Christmas Carol. We're going with a slamming little 10 out of 10. I love the film. I'm highly recommending you let your kids watch it if it's on. Check your local Boomerang channel. If you got Boomerang on your satellite or cable, whichever one, check out the channel, look for it, and let them watch it. It's very, very good. I'm highly recommending let your kids watch it. If you can get it on DVD still, pick it up. Amazon, I know, has it, so pick it up on DVD. Watch it on video on demand if you got Amazon Prime or something. Either way, it's very good for a kid to watch, and I think boys and girls alike will both love it. So, that's it for our kids review. Now, we're going to get on with our anime review of Pikachu's Winter Vacation. Coming up next. It's time now for this week's anime review, and it is of Pikachu's Winter Vacation. Now, this is old school Pokemon, so you might not know it very well. If you do know about it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Either way, in Pikachu's Winter Vacation, we're treated to 3 different stories about how Pikachu and friends do all these things on their own, while Ash, Misty and Brock are out Christmas shopping. Seriously, they go out Christmas shopping. Pikachu is left in charge of everything, and he has to keep Charmander and them all from destroying the place. Psyduck going goofy like always and stuff. I mean, just ridiculous fun on a grand scale. And when he tries to get everyone to listen to him and stuff, he always does that Pikachu and shocks everybody. Either way, I love Pokemon. Old school Pokemon especially. They were always funny to watch. Especially how Pikachu would take on Team Rocket all the time. I mean, when he took on Team Rocket, it was fun. Okay? Now, just so everyone knows, this is focused more on Pokemon than anything else. Not focused on Ash Ketchum, Misty, or Brock. Okay? This is focusing more on the Pokemon that they carry themselves. And are friends with themselves, partners with themselves. Either way you look at it, it's mostly just about the Pokemon. You don't really see Ash, Misty, or Brock throughout the whole entire thing. And it's actually better that way, because you get to see the Pokemon perspective of it all. You get to see how they enjoy time without their trainers around and stuff. Not like Robot Chicken, where Pikachu was getting drunk off his ass and stuff. No. Sorry. This is Pokemon, like, for kids to see and stuff. Not that Robot Chicken stuff. Sorry, Seth Green, but no. Either way, I'm giving this one a kid-friendly approval. I want your kids to see this. If they love Pokemon, let them watch this. This is fun to watch. It's a great thing. I'm sure you can still get it on Amazon. I believe it's around $10 or $15 on there. Still, it might be less. I don't know. Either way, let them watch it. Check it out for themselves. Now, like I said, when it comes to anime review, I do not recommend a lot of things for kids to watch and stuff. These things that I've put on there and so on and so forth, since I started anime review, I don't recommend a lot of that stuff to kids. Seriously. That's more meant for the teenager adult group. Okay? Either way, this one is a kid-friendly approval. We're going with 10 out of 10 on it. And high recommendation, you check it out for yourselves. If you're an old school Pokemon fan, this is perfect for you. If you're new to the Pokemon stuff and you just want to see what it's about, try it out. If you've seen it already, let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. What's your favorite holiday movie of all time? In anime form, at least. I mean, we can, or, no, let's put it this way. In kids-based holiday anime movies in general, holiday, all Christmas related. Let's put it that way. Put it down in the comment section below. What's your favorite? We want to hear from you. Okay, now, that's it for our anime review for this week. And for this year. Well, I think about this year. I don't know if we're going to have one next week. Because next week is the big one, baby. We are going into the end of the year. It's going to be our New Year's Eve special. And it's also the big moment for all those cosplayers of the week out there that we've had on our show. From the start of it all, from back in 2013 when we started it with Ivy Doom Kitty, all the way up to whoever our surprise cosplayer of the week is going to be. Now, this week's cosplayer of the week that's coming up next, we're going to tell you all about her in a moment. Welcome to this week's Cosplayer of the Week segment. And this lovely young lady who's made the Cosplayer of the Week for this week is none other than Monika Lee. That's right, people. Friends with Jessica Nigri and so on and so forth. She is a fantastic cosplayer. Not only just a cosplayer, she's also done a little bit of modeling as well. And she's a fantastic artist. Everything she does turns out great. She makes it as real as possible. Seriously, when it comes to these cosplays and stuff like that, they work their rears off to make this stuff happen for real. It's not just about throw together a costume and call it a cosplay. No, 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 no. They work to their fingers are bleeding. Sometimes they end up with calluses and all that kind of stuff. They end up with a little burn here and there because they have to use hot glue or something. Seriously, they work their rears off to make the cosplays that you love happen. Of these characters, doesn't matter who they are, they work their butts off to make them all happen. Now, Monika Lee's done a lot of cosplays. I meant a lot of cosplays. And we're going to show you some of those amazing ones right now. And then we will see you all for the ending part of the show with a special holiday message to you all. Enjoy. This week, Monika Lee. Welcome to the club, little lady. And let's just say this in perspective. Next week is the big one, people. Our New Year's Eve special will be totally different this year. Unlike the last 2 years where we've had a special tribute to the cosplayers and stuff like that, this is the big one. We are inducting a lot of cosplayers into the 2013-2014 class Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Seriously. It should have been class of 2013-2014. Get it? Yeah. Either way, it's going to be epic. This cosplayer that we just inducted now is Monika Lee, and we've got a surprise cosplayer of the week next week that's going to be featured during the induction ceremony. That's right, people. We're not saying who he or she is yet. We're going to let you know when it's time. Either way, it's going to be a huge surprise for everyone. Only the cosplayer of the week that's chosen will know that they're going to be on this show. Seriously. They're going to be featured on this show. They won't be on this show. We'd have to pay a lot of money out to fly them out here and stuff. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Either way, if it was a big-time thing and I was rich, sure. I would do everything in my power to make that happen. Either way, next week is our induction Hall of Fame ceremony. We're going to be inducting everyone from Ivy Doom Kitty all the way up to whoever the surprise cosplayer of the week is. You're going to be seeing a lot of familiar faces who've been a part of this show on the Cosplayer of the Week segment every week and stuff. You're going to see some people that you probably never seen on here before and stuff like that. It'll be a big surprise for everyone. Either way, we hope you all tune in to find out more. We're also going to have our annual final Loot Crate of the year unboxing. We're going to be showing you whatever's in that Loot Crate and go from there. Either way you look at it, that's it for us here at the Adventurous Joe Show. I have been your host, as always, the Adventurous Joe, Joseph Michaels. And before I say my usual goodbye and everything else, I want to make this perfectly clear. Christmas is a time for friends and family to get together and enjoy life to the fullest. Okay? It's not about getting out there, getting drunk on your ass and stuff, and then killing yourself in a car accident, or killing someone else, or hurting someone else. So be smart, be safe, and y'all have a happy holiday. Seriously, I want people to live through this. I want people to enjoy this. I want people to enjoy Christmas in general. Be together with your friends and family. Have safe flights there to them, safe road trips, whatever you're going to do. Either way, enjoy it. Be together, because family and friends, you know, they're better than just saying, well, let's just throw my life away on stupid crap. Seriously, people, be careful out there this weekend, this holiday weekend and stuff. And God bless to all of you. I love you all. All of you that have subscribed to my channel, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm always out there trying to support more YouTubers and stuff. I want them to get up there in that standing and stuff like that. And I want to support them. I don't want to be one of those people that says, oh, well, your videos are crap and stuff like that. Like, I've heard a lot of things said about how Tara Babcock did her stuff. How Angry Joe does his stuff. How Zoomin did their stuff. So on and so on and so on and so on. Okay? They're always saying something mean towards these YouTubers, even if they became big-time YouTubers. I don't care, okay? I want to support the YouTuber out there. I want them to support me, too. I don't want to just sit there and say, well, I'm supporting you, you know, where's my nice recognition and stuff? But I'll tell you recognition right now. Facebook, Moonbase's Facebook page, gave high recommendation to check out my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Seriously, I love you guys. Awesome as hell. I'm seriously giving you guys personal shout out right now. Awesome. Either way, that's it for our show for this week. Y'all have a good Merry Christmas. Peace out. May the Force be with you, and may the power protect you all. See you after holidays, folks, and have a safe and Merry Christmas.